Paraplegic man sues Michael Avenatti for allegedly embezzling $4M settlement. Santa Ana CBSLA UA paraplegic man Thursday filed a lawsuit against his former attorney, the embattled Michael Avenatti, from him which had been secured against Los Angeles County back in 2015. In April, a Santa Ana federal grand jury against Avenatti, with one of those counts alleging that the 48-year-old Century City attorney had stolen $4 million from Jeffrey Johnson, a paraplegic man with mental health issues. Unfortunately, he defrauded Mr. Johnson, and he took that $4 million without disclosing that to Mr. Johnson. Johnson's attorney Daniel Callahan told reporters at a Santa Ana news conference Thursday. And he then engaged. According to Callahan, the ordeal began when Johnson was arrested in April 2011. While in LA, Johnson was eventually released from jail several months later without being charged with a crime. In October 2012, Avenatti filed a lawsuit against LA County on behalf. However, Avenatti allegedly never told Johnson about the settlement. Rather, Avenatti told him there was an agreement to settle, Callahan said. However, when Johnson lost his Social Security benefits, Avenatti made 65 payments to Johnson, ranging from $900 to $1,900 a month, to the tune of $124,000. According to process, on a 1 to 100 scale, the despicability of his conduct ranks 1,000, Callahan said. It is unheard of. On March 22, 2019, Avenatti made statements under oath in a judgment debtor exam in which he said that he had paid Johnson. That same day, the following day, March 23, had Johnson sign documents in a confidentiality agreement. On March 25, out of Santa Ana and New York. The New York case alleges that Avenatti attempting to extort more than $20 million from athletic equipment giant Nike over claims he had evidence that Nike employees funneled illegal payments to top high school basketball prospects and their families. I hope we can send a message to lawyers like Mr. Avenatti and his firm that they won't get away with victimizing people like me, Callahan said in a statement. In a statement released to CBSLA, Avenatti denied any wrongdoing in either case. This is old news and was first reported on almost 2 months ago. Any claim that Mr. Johnson was tricked into signing documents that he fully read and understood is absurd. But for my assistant, Avenatti remains free on $300,000 bond.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.